This woman is shocked that men ghost her. And it's a funny yet tragic reality for many, for both men and women. It's like ghosting so common nowadays. I think people get off on it. I think it actually turns some people on.
Hello, TikTok world. So I think I've maybe posted one thing. I don't really post. I don't really know how to use TikTok, but I'm on a little break at work, and I just, I really want to have a rant because I am sick of modern dating. Like,
yeah, it's fine. It happens to many. That's how I was congealed and formed somewhere and became, who I am now. Yeah. An abomination, but seriously, seriously. Once you've jumped into the modern dating pool and swum around enough, hooked a few modern fish, it's like, oh my God. You just want to throw them back or ghost them. So yeah, I fully understand what you mean.
It's, sorry, I'm just trying to cover my, work bad, so yeah, anyway. I'm just sick of modern dating. It's so toxic. It's so awful. It's just like a chasm of people not wanting to care, but wanting connection, but then being scared of it. And I'm just like, oh. So I've been single for about 1.5 years now. And the same, repeating scenarios. Guys, acting like they want relationships, behaving in a certain way. Then when you try and progress, they're like, oh, no, that's too much. And you're just like, okay, whatever. Anyway, the most recent one just really gets me. So it started we've been chatting for a couple of weeks. We went for a date about 10 days ago, and then it was really whirlwind. Saw each other loads in the space of a couple of days. He was telling me, I think 3-4 days ago, that he was falling in love with me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Really? So in some short span of time, he's fallen in love with you? Really? If she was naive enough to believe it, I'll give him props. If she believed that, I'd give him props. Because as some know, men will just say whatever BS they want to say just to get in a woman's drawers. Even if you just want sex, telling her you want sex doesn't always work out that way. I don't promote this, but sometimes men just lie.
And I was very cynical because, it's like I've heard it all before. Guys are intense. They get what they want and then they disappear. So I inevitably ended up staying around his on Wednesday. And then after that, communication started to drop off. He was conveniently away this weekend for a family thing, which was fine for me. I love that he's really family orientated, but the communication stopped dead. Whenever I messaged him, the responses were quite cold, as if
Yeah. Sadly, he probably wasn't with his family. He was probably by himself, or he was probably with another chick.
Squirting all over me sausage.
Whenever I messaged him, the responses were quite cold, as if I felt like I was a nuisance, and I didn't message much because I was like, he's away, he's clearly with his family.
Wow. So
the responses were quite cold, as if I felt like I was a nuisance.
Look at this. Look at how disgusting this is. How a modern man would just tell a woman he loves her. Yeah, pay attention. He told her he loves her.
Oink, oink, girl.
And then carried on to cozy up to her at his house for a few days, however long, telling her everything she wants to hear. Then all of a sudden, he's gone cold. He's just gone cold. As if he was once a warm, gentle guy, gentle man, but now he's just some cold D-man. What? Demon. I'm trying to be clever. He's now some cold demon. D-man. Wow. Yeah, modern dating is difficult. Wow. I
don't expect, I don't want to bother him, because if he's not messaging me, then it's clearly he's busy. But it kind of got to last night, and I was like, do you know what? I don't know how long he's away for. He hasn't bothered to communicate that to me. He hasn't said to me, look, I'm away with my family. I won't be able to message much. I'll speak when I'm back. So me thinking, slept with the guy, and obviously now I'm being ghosted. So I'm now at the stage where I am so sick. I'm not just going to let it slide. So I sent him a message saying,
I hate all men.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hey, I know I'm not meant to do this, but don't really understand what's happened. You seem to have done a complete 180.
Wow, so clearly she broke a barrier of which, some people don't cross. The what happened, why aren't you talking to me, why did you sleep with me and then ghost me sort of barrier. The barrier of asking, what's going on? Where are you? Sort of thing. It's a horrible sticky barrier, and it's a bit intense. But yeah, wow. Obviously in modern times, ghosting is a thing. So obviously sometimes some men and women get pissed off to the point where they have to understand why. What the f***'s your problem? But in a more loving way.
You've gone from telling me that you're falling in love with me to literally pretending I don't exist. And I don't understand that, but then I'm quite an honest person. So I'm not into playing games. if you're not interested or you just wanted sex, then you like just say that. Like, don't put all this spiel about falling for me and then
I felt like I was a nuisance.
You know, to be honest, what she's saying is true. You know, a man, if he just wants sex, he should just say, yo, I just want to bang you. I just want to smash. I just want sex or whatever. But sadly, as some modern men have realized, I'm just going to, you know, be a gentleman. Well, then afterwards, then I can just do whatever I want to do because then she may be chasing me. It's quite evil and malicious. You know, I don't know why men do this. I'm not that sort of man. I'm a gentleman. Yeah, I don't know why some men do this, but being upfront is good sometimes.
And then like disappearing because it's not fair on someone's emotions and feelings. He read the message, didn't respond, so then I messaged like no response to that, and then he got like a really shitty message back saying, I'm with my family, I'll call you tomorrow. Didn't hear from him all day today, and then I was literally just about to come to work and he freaking calls me and just like lets rip, saying like, and I was just shocked. I think I'm running out of time.
I felt like I was a nuisance.